Hello. So, another day in quarantine. I got really bored a few weeks ago and decided that I wanted to build a PC, so I finally got all my parts. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Just got out of the shower, that's why my hair is wet. So this is all the shit I got for the PC. First thing I need to do is unbox all of my shit. This is the CPU, very important. Oh shit. This is the motherboard. The next important thing that you need, especially if you're building a computer for gaming, which I do want to.
Play the new Call of Duty once this is done. I don't have any gaming consoles at all, and I could have just bought. I really wanted to buy a Nintendo Switch, but I couldn't find them. They were literally sold out online everywhere. I think because of the quarantine, like everyone's like, oh, I need a Nintendo Switch now. So I really couldn't find one anywhere.
This is some LED fans that I got. This is like a drive, like a memory drive. When I first watched the tutorial, I was like,
Holy shit.
that's so many things. Like, I don't even know what any of these things are. It's just like, there's so much that goes into it. And now that I'm looking at it and I have like a little more familiarity, I'm like, oh, it's not even, it's like 10 parts. Like, that's not even very many parts at all. Oh my god, there's fucking dust on my sleeve. Ew. Look at it, it's cute. It's blue. I think that's cute. This is our RAM, I think. This is the power supply. How do I open this? What the fuck?
Bruh.
Oh. Oh, oh. Ah, I just almost bent my fucking nail off. Ah, fuck. Look at that. Look at my nail. That whole thing just folded over. Look at all those fucking cables. This is a tutorial I will be following. It was literally one of the first tutorials that I saw. Yeah, I really didn't do a lot of research, but let's get into it anyway. Take my little CPU and just line up that gold arrow and drop it in. And then push down this lever. So second step in, and I'm already having a lot of difficulties. I'm trying to put this thing onto it and I can't seem to like put it into place, and also it has this like gray gunk on the bottom that I didn't know about. But I just looked it up and apparently it's supposed to be there. It's like thermal paste or something, but it really freaked me out because I literally thought my CPU was like melting. I just really don't want to break anything, so I don't want to push down too hard, but I'm also like, I literally can't put it in. So I finally got this thing on. It was so hard, and I'm pretty sure I broke the entire thing already because in the video he specifically said not to push down on the CPU, but I literally had to push down on it with the heatsink to get the heatsink in. So like, if I broke all my pins in my CPU, I'm going to be so sad, but like there was nothing I could do about it. I have no idea how he made it look so freaking easy. In the video, it took him like 2 seconds. That was so hard. Okay, so it took me a second to notice, but I looked down and I am literally bleeding. So yeah, this is going really good. I found a band-aid because I was bleeding uncontrollably, and now I cannot bend this finger. Get in the fucking hole! Second bottle of coconut water. I live off of this shit. A decent amount of it done. As you can see, I have screwed in my power supply. I've connected the cables to some extension cables just so that they'll be like longer. Look at how many fucking cables this thing has. I've also screwed in my motherboard. So all I have to do now really is try to plug all these fucking cables in, put in my GPU into the case, put my case back together, and hopefully everything will be fine and dandy. I literally, my neck hurts so much from like bending over and trying to look at these tiny little pins. So far I have plugged in the USB USB-C cable, audio cable is here, power switches and power LEDs are plugged into these tiny fucking, how do I turn on the flash? Look how small these are. This shit was not easy, man. This is the CPU cable I plugged in. This is like a thick one that I don't really know what it is, to be honest. So I hit another roadblock. I'm trying to install this fan, and I didn't keep very good track of like which screws came with which box, but I know that this fan came with 12 screws, so I'm pretty sure it's this screw because I have 12 of these ones. But these screws are just like really fat and they just don't fit in the hole super well, so I don't know like what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I screwed in the fans literally as hard as I have ever screwed in my life. As you can see, they are still like barely screwed in at all, but I literally could not screw any harder. So they're just kind of hanging there and they like slide around. Wow, another injury.
6.5 hours later.
So I connected my 6 fans to fan splitters and then I hooked those up to the motherboard, and look at this fucking mess. I like took out my hard drive carrier earlier and now I don't know like what part of it to screw to what anymore. Okay, so now I've put in my GPU, screwed it in, and I also connected a bunch of shit that I don't care to talk about. Here's what it is so far, and then look at it from the back. Oh my god, somebody help me.
Stop it. Get some help.
I just kind of tied a bunch more things and tried to shove every wire I could into every space I could. And it's definitely not gonna lay completely flat still, but I'm gonna try to make it work. So I managed to get my wires flat enough to screw on the side panel. As you can see, it's not really flat enough because this is completely bulging. I haven't plugged it into the monitor yet because I'm gonna have to install like a million drivers, but at least the power supply is working. Hello. Good morning. I woke up today to try to actually like plug in my computer and test all the drivers and shit, and I literally was so scared because I would turn it on and the monitor wouldn't recognize that it was on, and I was freaking out and I totally thought that I had like completely broken something, but it turns out that I just didn't push my fucking RAM in hard enough. I didn't ram that RAM in hard enough, so yeah, that was a problem. Now it's working. I tried to install all the drivers and the BIOS and whatever the fuck. I totally forgot to record an outro, but thank you for watching this video, and stay safe out there, kids. Yup.